What's up? Welcome back to another video. In this video, I'll be showing you what to do if your USB ports stop working. It could be that none of your USB ports are working, or just one of them has stopped working. The same solution will apply in both cases. First of all, if none of your USB ports are working, it could be a driver conflict, or the drivers could be completely messed up. What you can do is simply restart your PC. If that doesn't work, we'll move on to other solutions. If only one of your USB ports have stopped working, it could be that the port itself is dead on the motherboard or a device plugged into that USB port is causing the problem. You can try unplugging everything from that USB port and even unplugging the device from the wall and plugging it back in again. If that doesn't work, there's a good chance the port itself is dead and you'll need to buy a new motherboard, or if it's just one port, you could buy a USB expansion card like this. I'll leave a link in the description below if you're interested in something like this. They're not too expensive, and they add lots of extra USB ports to your computer, either on the back or the front if you get a different model. Of course, assuming you've tried restarting your computer and it still doesn't work, let's open up Device Manager. Right-click the Windows icon and select Device Manager from the list of options. Expand the Universal Serial Bus Controllers, and inside of here, we're looking for USB. Right-click this, and then click Update Driver. Inside of here, click Browse My Computer for drivers, and then let me pick from a list of available drivers on my computer. USB is quite a broad category, so you should see a few different things in here. Intel USB, maybe some standard USB drivers. You want to pick the ones that look official, and they probably have the name of your motherboard or your CPU's manufacturer next to them. If you're unsure which ones to pick, Google them. Search for them online and see which ones are correct, or simply reinstall all of them and see if it fixes your issue. Now, assuming that didn't work either, there is one last thing you can try, and that is to check your BIOS or UEFI settings. Now, when you're inside of your BIOS or UEFI, you may see something like this: USB configuration. Yours may be slightly different, but all you need to do is make sure that USB is UND disabled. In some cases, you may have accidentally hit a key, or your computer may have gotten a virus that has disabled your USB ports through the BIOS. This can happen. It's not incredibly common, but it is possible. So, make sure that USB is enabled and your ports should start working once again. Assuming that you've done all of these solutions, there's a very good chance that one of your USB ports is physically dead on the motherboard. You could try a USB expansion card like I mentioned earlier, but other than that, it's likely that you'll need to replace your motherboard or simply plug devices into the other USB ports. Now, of course, there are plenty of other things that could cause your USB ports to stop working, such as a virus or malware. But the most common things that I come across are driver issues, driver conflicts, or simply power issues. These are the easiest things to fix and the most likely things to be causing the problem. Of course, I can't guarantee that these will fix your problem, but they were definitely worth trying before going out and spending tons of money on a new motherboard or a new computer entirely. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, leave a dislike if you didn't, subscribe if you haven't done so already. Hopefully I'll see you in the next one.